It's go time. Tick, tick, boom. Who bringing the noise? Go, baby, we bringing our toys. Separate me from the boys. Chopper be singing, should be on the boys. Bang, bang, we gon' ride out. Gang, gang, we don't die out. Want it like this, ain't no timeouts. Tell me who really gon' find out. We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go and go beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. Tick, tick, boom. Hard body, and not scaring nobody. You make me resort to wildin'. You must be blind by the diamond siding. Want it to be this way, but y'all won't need to try this. So it's no way around it. You the loudest one, it's go quiet. We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go and go beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. Woo! It's go time. Tick, tick, boom. You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go and go beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. Woo! It's go time. Tick, tick, boom.
Breaking news out of Placer County. 16-year-old Kiely Rodni.
Kylie 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 Rodni. Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
What is up, Squirrel Squad? Man, I feel like I have not been doing lives, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Look, I take a minute to try to get my life together. And don't think that I haven't been paying attention to YouTube, because while I've been being very, very productive, what's going on YouTube? Y'all losing your minds and shit. I had to take a break for a minute. I had to just deal with some life issues, trying to be supportive to family members preparing for a funeral this Friday. So I will not be going live at all this Friday. Phoenix's Mimi has passed away, which, I mean, she was young. She was very young. She's only 61. And I've been trying to take a break from YouTube, take a step back while still engaging. But at the same time, like, trying to stay up with what's going on, and like, people done lost their minds, lost their whole ass mind. What is going on these YouTube streets? Look, there's going to be a topic of Megan tonight, and look, I really don't care no more. I really, this lady, I don't know if y'all are aware. I am fully aware. fully aware. But first, I want to put some positive things for Kiely out there. So I just want to go over 2 other Illuminated Mind videos before we just keep moving on. Because they're important. I know we watched this before. Watch it again. And I just want to show you. Illuminated Mind, if you would.
And my channel, I started my channel.
Yep, I can. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready because I'm gonna. I'm not ready for it yet. How you doing, Miss Craney? Are your jammies on? Are you good to go?
I'm not yet, so I apologize. But hello, everybody.
Bitch, put your pajamas on already.
I do. I've got some baby squirrel stuff going on, so I'll be there.
Oh, got you. Just checking out some Sims and shit. Look, what are y'all doing? How was everybody's New Year? How was everybody's holiday? Did y'all have good? Yeah, I feel the same exact way, Noel. And the thing of it is, I'm starting to realize is Megan and A for J have this same holier than thou ego where they make it about themselves and kind of mock the deceased girl here. You know what I mean? Literally mock Kiely. And I have problems with that. I feel like A for J is a female version of Jeff. Grifters that scam. That's what they are. Anyway, that's my opinion. I'm going to stick to it. That's why I separated myself from her, because as soon as she started losing her mind, I was like, no, I don't want any of that. I'm good on that.
A year and a half ago, when the case was going on,
all right. So we're gonna do Miss Megan here, okay? Because what she says right here, bravo, Ninja Chihuahua, for catching this, because I did not catch this. I can only listen to Megan so much, and every once in a while, someone's like, "Hey, you should listen to this." So I listened to it, and what I heard, I downloaded it as soon as she started talking. She didn't even get to finish what she was saying. And boy, am I glad I downloaded it, because I have it in the full before she thought, oh, I'm just going to take back what I said once I already put it out there. Nah, darling. What you reap, you sow. You know, what you put out in this world stays out there. You don't get to do malicious things and then be like, oh, I'll take it back. No. And the sickest part of what you're doing, Megan, is you're saying things on a dead girl's name to get under the skin of other people. You are an absolute piece of shit. That's my opinion. I'm going to stick to that too. I'm going to go ahead and play this. This is what's been brewing over the New Year holiday. This is not how I want to ring my New Year in, but I feel stuff like this needs to be addressed and exposed because yuck. Absolutely, Katie Bug. That's exactly how I feel right there. Right there. It's disgusting. It's deplorable. You know? All right, let's get it.
I started my channel a year and a half ago when the case was going on, where I had a place that was, I didn't talk about Kiely. If I wanted to talk about Kiely, I went somewhere to, put my 2 cents in because they wanted names or whatever.
Yeah, and you went to 13 different panels, probably more. I'm sorry, my dog's verbal tonight. She's got something to say because every time we got to talk about Megan, this is how she feels about it. I know. Tell him. Yes, we got to listen to her. I'm sorry.
There was a time where it got to be a little too up and close and personal for me, and I just couldn't go there. And that's not my prerogative to go there. It's not my, at some point in time, it's like you can't. There's a reason why doctors can't operate on their kids and families. Right. You can't be a part of it.
It's like that right there. What'd you say, Megan? Say that again.
Doctors can't operate on their kids. It's like you can't. there's a reason why doctors can't operate on their kids and families. You just
Dog. She is crazy tonight already.
there's a reason why doctors can't operate on their kids and families. You just you can't be a part of it.
It's
And
like an attorney. Attorney don't represent their own family.
Megan, what's the matter?
Yeah, I want to hear
there's
that
a reason
again.
why doctors cannot my
Do you hear how she
prerogative to go
gasped?
there.
Do you hear how she gasps? The gasp? Yeah. Yep. Megan.
It's not my, at some point in time, it's like you can't, there's a reason why doctors can't operate on their kids and families. You just, you can't be a part of it.
It's
And
like an attorney.
She said a mouthful there, y'all. I don't know if you caught that. Was that one deleted as well? Oh, happy holidays, Brown Wolf.
Whoa.
You have a bad cough. Did you make sure you get make sure you ain't got that's COVID.
Where
there
is
is
this
strep-
video?
This video right here, I think Megan took it down too. Megan Megan been saying some shit lately. Yes, Megan, I love when they drunk snitch on themselves. This is what I've been saying. This is what I've been talking about. Like look, this is why I don't drink that often. I had half a beer last night and I said, nope. Was it last night? Not before. I don't even know. These days are blending together.
It was last night.
Yeah, it was last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest either. I don't know, just give me bubble guts. It ain't a good time. If I'm gonna drink, I do liquor, but I didn't this time. Not much. Yeah, did you hear what was said right there, Miss Crane?
No, I didn't. I'm getting ready to plug in the headphones to see.
All right, okay, I'll wait for you. Maybe it'll motivate her to move a little faster.
Okay, I have my headphones in. Can you hear me clearly this time? So I'm not going in and out.
Oh my God, you sound so clear now. So much
I want
louder.
to apologize
I like
to everybody. I had no idea how bad I sounded.
Yeah, it sounded like
it was 2 nights ago.
Talking through a pillow.
Yeah, I probably was. Who knows? Anyway, okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me.
Yeah, look. I wasn't expecting to catch any of this. I'm glad that like Miss G went live. I'm glad that Ninja was like, what? Because look, I don't pay attention to Megan's channel. I try not to. Unless it's something that has to be documented. Which sometimes people don't reach me fast enough before people try to erase things that have already been said. I always pick on Crane. She likes it.
I'm not reading chat. Oh, mom first. She always does. It's okay. It's fun love.
Look, she fucks with me too. Don't let her think that she's all innocent and shit, because she's not.
Never. I am innocent.
Right. Right. Stop. I'm done with this dog already. I don't want to do Megan either, but what do you need? Look, I just gave you a big ass fucking bone wrapped in bacon. Are you kidding me right now? Bruh, she's saying yes so much right now. All right.
I love her.
There was a time where it got to be a little too up and close and personal for me. And
okay, check. You hear that? Just listen for what it is, okay? That I got too up close and personal for her, okay? And think about the barehanded lady, okay? And just listen.
Sent in because they wanted names or whatever. There was a time where it got to be a little too up and close and personal for me, and I just couldn't go there. And that's not my prerogative to go there. It's not my, at some point in time, it's like you can't. There's a reason why doctors can't operate on their kids and families. You just you can't be a part of it.
It's like
Did it all sink in, Crane? Is that what that noise too?
And
listen,
families. You just you can't be a part of it.
It's like an attorney don't
Wait a minute.
I gasp. What?
It appears she's discussing possibility family members.
Family business. Yeah. Yet again, I love when they drunk snitch on themselves.
It got too up close and personal.
Yeah.
And you had family involved. Maybe it wasn't your children. Was it perhaps maybe
cousin or something?
Stepkids or
sister, cousin? Ding, 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 ding. Kenny getting the nuggets tonight. Yeah. Crazy, right? As soon as I heard that shit.
Kenny, yes. In my opinion, one person maybe. There might be more than one.
And then I noticed what she does after she tells on herself and her fucking community and family and shit. Then she does this shit where she twists it and says some of the most derogatory, just ass shit. You know what I mean? That she does that as, I don't know if it's a deflection technique or what is going on there, but she does some of the craziest shit I've ever seen her do. She'll go from drunk snitching on herself to being completely belligerent towards people. And the fact that she keeps doing it on Kiely's name, I don't know how or why. Kiely's family has not sued Megan Cole yet. Just don't.
Yeah. Especially going back to when she mentioned the fact that they weren't expecting me when
like
she arrived into the case. Like Lindsay and them, they weren't expecting to see me. So what does that mean?
Liaison, remember that? Isn't that what she introduced herself as? Remember? She said she was a liaison between Ellie and Sammy and the internet. Remember that?
She used that word?
Yeah, I got that recorded. Yeah, this is why Megan don't like me, because she told on herself, and we recorded it. And people can delete it, but it's still on the internet. What y'all are about to hear, y'all? I'm just gonna let this one finish playing. I'm preparing you for what I'm about to play next clip.
Represent their own family.
Megan, what's the matter?
Curse. Yeah, Megan, what's your personal involvement? Remember when she tripped out when I asked her about Frickberg and she tried to fucking confuse me with different names? Did you remember that?
I have not forgotten that one. That was a completely, you caught her completely off guard.
Because I know, like, when I ask that one question, I know what's going to happen. She's going to get internet problems, you know.
Sunset Salty, you are right. She basically was. That's pretty much what a PI does.
Yeah,
they so control the narrative.
Like, there's an awful lot of liaisons for an accident, you know?
Well, first of all, why would they even need her to be up front and center? Just think about that. You know she's not up front and center in every case, right?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I'm going to drop the link to the panel for anybody that would like to chat about what we're about to play. You're more than welcome to.
I think Kenny was going to come up.
Look. And Megan, this is why people continue to expose you, continue to talk about you. I think you're just absolutely appalling. I do apologize. This is trigger warning. My apologies to Kiely's friends and family. This shit is just... This right here fucking tops the air freshener scent.
This is the lowest of
Yeah.
low.
Yeah. Yes. Hi,
It's
Kenny.
not
How
funny.
you doing, babe?
Kenny.
Hello.
Ah, yes. That
Happy
smooth
New
ass
Year,
voice.
everybody.
You're so clear. I love it.
That's
love
good.
Kenny.
That's good. I've been sort of funiculating with my electricals.
Yeah, you sound perfect, bud.
Brilliant. Happy
Yeah,
New
it
Year,
sounds
everybody.
incredible.
Anyway.
Happy New Year,
Yes.
babe.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a good one.
It is.
Hopefully.
This is the year.
Well, it
The year
can't
of
get any
justice.
worse, can it?
I don't even know if we're ready for this. Kenny, you've listened to this, correct? Megan's song?
Yes, absolutely. Well, you know what I think about it.
No,
The
I'm gonna
freshness.
want your opinion once we listen to this, because I think you're gonna let us know your opinion. I have a feeling we're gonna start talking within the matter of seconds of it happening, but hey, let's do it. Megan, listen.
Picture of Kylie. I will talk about whatever I feel like talking about. Kylie. I'm in a bitchy mood.
She's in a bitchy mood, so she thinks, you know what? Here, let me think up the most deplorable thing I could possibly do. Oh, I got it. I'm going to take a deceased girl's name, 16 years old. I'm going to take her name and use it in a manner to wedge some, I don't know, up underneath somebody's skin.
Yeah, she's trying to cause pain.
Okay.
She's worse than sick, isn't she? No, there's not a word invented
This is
yet.
the shit right here that the family should be suing over if we're talking about the reputation, because you're talking about the reputation of a deceased child.
Yeah.
And to stoop so low as to make a mockery, just like, I'm sorry, Army for Jesus does the same exact thing, to use Kylie's name in a manner to where you twist it and you make it about you, and it's never really about Kiely. And then Megan just goes one step further every single time, one step further just to see how low the day. And like, I'm sorry, this is it. This is the bottom, y'all.
She's mentally unstable, isn't she?
I don't understand how people are not held accountable. Could you imagine if somebody that was an actual influence, because Megan is no influence to anybody, you know what I mean? Like, she can't even influence her own children.
She's irrelevant.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else? Like, I truly hope that Kylie's family hears this, and this is the type of people that they finally, enough is enough. This is deplorable, Megan. I'm sorry. This is gross. This is just absolutely.
Got it. I'm in a bitchy mood.
Yeah, bitchy mood.
Sorry, I'm entertaining.
And here is what I think the saddest part of it is she actually has people that support her and egg her on in doing this. Okay. The fact that I see people like Sunflower Dragon in the chat room partaking in these type of things, it's damn. Like that, huh? And that's why I'm thankful that I cut certain people off before it gets to the point where I see them in that type of light. It's appalling that people behave like this, and then there's actually people that support. This is what they call entertainment. Entertainment. She just said entertainment. Here's your entertainment, guys. She said it right here. In this little clip here as well. It's fucking appalling. Sorry.
Hey, Mama G. Riley Kiely is a bear. Kiely. I'm just gonna start saying her name every now and then just to piss them off. They really hate that much.
You should be saying her name in a positive light for good reasons. I don't know, maybe to actually tell the fucking truth for a change. Something positive, something good, you know? And this is why I don't get involved in like inflated egos and all that crazy shit, because this is not personal for me. This is about Kiely. This is about these children that deserve some type of truth and justice to come from it. Not fucking mockery, not shit shows, not negative things. Like, and like literally, I take a break from the internet, and when I decide to come back, the internet's falling apart. These people are literally lost their fucking marbles. This is not the way that fucking, if you're going to behave this way, the last place you need to be behaving like this is on fucking YouTube for the world to fucking see what a piece of fucking shit you are.
But to me, Shan, it's not just Megan. It's all the shite what sits on the panel with her, you know, encouraging her. There's like the likes of Wisco, the likes of Crazy Mama, Kasuma, you know,
Yeah,
even Larissa is sitting there, and I've never said anything bad
watching
about
people
Larissa.
literally
But,
egg it on.
you know, they're the ones who were sort of given this false ego.
No, you know what? And Kenny, after hearing her say that and seeing the ego in it, yes, she's proud of it. She's proud of it. The only reason why she took it down is because she don't want any type of accountability to come from it. Anything that would cause her to be accountable, she deletes it. She thinks it's erased off the internet. No, Megan, it doesn't work that way. And that's what you're not learning from the very beginning of your shit show. Is from the very beginning. You were always putting things out there, and then you thought that just because you deleted them, it would make it go away. You're the one. You and your little Wolfpack buddy friends are the ones that said, once it's out on the internet, it's there forever. You said that yourself, and you're damn right.
The thing is, Shan, you just have to look week in, day out, week in, week out. You know, I mean, I do. I go and lurk on there just to see what other nuggets that drop inadvertently. But what really pisses me off is the fact that they all think they're sort of whiter than white, you know. Everybody else is in the wrong, but they can basically do this and everybody backs her up. You know, not one of them have said, look, do you not think that you've gone a little bit too far? They all sort of egging her on, and to me, they're worse, if not worse than what Megan is for encouraging it.
Well, and the thing of it is in the, I don't know what type of community that we're calling that. I know some people call it trauma, but I don't know what it is. I don't like it. I don't like that neck of the woods.
Definitely trauma.
I don't know what it is, but that
drama
is
channels and crime channels combining
not
is
what I want to discuss with my channel.
Right.
Will I do it to expose anything that is going on in the Kiely Rodni case? Absolutely. Are there people that can trust a lot of things with me that I have never put on YouTube? Absolutely. But there are certain things that should be exposed. When you're acting like this on a deceased child's name to get under the skin of somebody else, all while inflating your own ego.
I agree with Kenny too.
The thing is, you only got to look.
How can you even
say earlier on, day in, day out, week in, week out? It's the same. It's the same motley lot
it's the same
on there.
Shit.
You know, there's never nobody new that goes in there and oh yeah, we're a new subscriber. It's the same bunch of arseholes just sitting there listening to their own voice. You know, and then they're obsessed with people lurking. that's what I think. That's actually what they get off on.
Yeah, and that's it's part of their ego. Is that's the weird thing about it. And I see traits with certain people, even people covering Kiely Rodni, that do that same thing. Where like, I'm not sure. It's like they manipulate people by using Kylie's name, but it's not in a positive light by any means. Like it's not, it's just not positive. It's not
And
productive.
inadvertently, it nearly always the conversation in that shit show of a fucking panel
takes away from Kiely.
It always ends up somehow talking filth. You know, I think they're all sad, lonely old fucking farts. A lot of them. You know?
No. Drama. I do not watch her channel. But if she has true friends that are in that chat, if you're a true friend of her and you really care about Megan,
you tell her to stop.
You would
exactly.
probably try to.
They don't know the meaning of the word friend.
Guide her into getting some assistance. And if you're not even going to do that, or you have tried and it's not working, being a true friend is not sitting in there condoning that kind of behavior.
Look,
anyone who thinks that's okay.
That's the thing, Crane, right. Is seeing the people that I did in her chat supporting the behavior as it's happening, okay? As it's happening in real time, okay?
I don't even want to know.
I don't even want those people. I don't want those people reaching out to me. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to hear what they have to say. I don't want them asking me for any more information. I don't want anything to do with people that support behaviors like that. I do not.
No,
I don't.
Neither.
Absolutely don't. Don't.
I mean, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I've sort of been very, I've sort of laid quite low lately because the things I've seen, especially on her channel, well, if you can call it a channel, honestly, words fail me. They really do, because I've never known. It's like watching like a Jeremy Kyle show on acid. You know,
he said on acid.
It really is. You know that these so-called intelligent people, they're totally clueless. The heartless, the clueless, and the talentless. A lot of them.
I suggest to everybody to block, ignore, and do not engage. Don't even watch. That's the best.
Exactly because the same to there's Mrs. been G the other day.
Times when,
and
specifically when she was going through that, when Army was saying some stuff, and she was, you know, spiraling and really bad, and it was really hard, and we spoke up about that because we don't believe in anybody going through that or, you know, getting picked on to that kind of level with things like that. However, this kind of behavior.
Yeah, no, Megan said enough for Kiely. Kiely don't need you, Megan.
It's just, and then to say I just broke the internet, like you're getting some enjoyment out of that. So there by saying that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it the whole way through, and people can think what they want. Megan, you can think you deleted it, and it ain't. Nope.
Well,
there's no taking this back, darling. There is no taking this back.
On Mrs. G, on Mrs. G's channel the other night, I said if just everybody ignored her, you know, the worst thing in the world, what you can do to somebody like that is ignore them because they hate that more than anything else.
Well, but and that's the thing is, like, 100%. People get stuck in the patterns of those weird. I don't know what type of channels you want to call them, to where they just like the back and forth between different channels and like
drama.
I don't know what they're doing there.
Yeah.
But Chatty, if you notice, channels like that don't normally have more than like 2,000 subscribers. They really don't.
Actually, really don't. The drama community on YouTube is huge.
Look,
but they're not part of it. They're a Krama channel because they came from the Kiely Rodni case. True crime.
If I honestly want a taste of what's going in the Krama community, every once in a while I throw on BX Beast Boy, and I just get a little update, and I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'm glad I don't fuck with people like that. You know what I mean? every once in a while, you'll meet people in a community that are like that. And I'm not trying to do all that. All I'm trying to do is stay focused on a case, talk about her. And like, it sucks that I have to address some of the mental illness going on in fucking YouTube. But sometimes it just needs to be fucking exposed.
Well, yeah, she deserves
Fang
to
gang,
be
yep.
blasted. She absolutely deserves to be blasted.
Yeah. This is deplorable. This is no takebacks. This doesn't matter if you delete it or not. No, you need exposed, bitch. Sorry. This is unacceptable behavior.
I just think, honestly, I think that the more people are talking about her, the more ammunition it's given her to go on. Because basically, if not, you've got to think of it, if nobody was talking about Meghan, would she still be around?
Look, everything that Meghan said, look, it's all there. That's all you need.
Yeah, you don't need to listen to any more.
And then the fact that you have the steering wheel grabbing, wipey little family member that went off to another county for a short bit of time before, the coast is clear, come on back. Because she got a year to decide if she's going back to Placer County. If she don't, she's going to lose her things. So, I bet you she winds up back up Placer County within the next, year.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Shan, how many years ago was it that Megan's brother passed away?
Like 10 years ago or some shit.
And wasn't it around the holidays?
Yeah. Yeah.
Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve?
I think it was around Christmas. Right before Christmas. 20th or something, maybe. I don't know. Something like that.
I'm just thinking that she's really acting out. I mean, for all year long, she's acting out, but especially over the holidays. I'm not excusing it by any stretch.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, she doesn't realize what a freaking douchebag she is. Like, she's going through her own PTSD crap, and she's blasting a
look,
dead
and
child.
that's the thing is, like, when Meghan takes stuff down, it's not because she felt shame for the act that she committed. It's Meghan takes it down so people can't be like, look, Meghan, here's a fucking mirror. So she doesn't have to be accountable for the sick fucking shit she says and does.
Yeah, 100%.
She's very sick. Very sick.
She's like
if I were her children, I would disown her and pretend like, what, Mom? I don't. I'm an immaculate conception, That's what I would do. Shit.
She's like a scarier version of Chucky, isn't she?
She sure is, Kenny.
And like the craziest part about it is the shit that she does is she's driving her own daughter into like the arms of Sammy Smith and eek. Anyway, I'm gonna hit play. I said a lot.
No takebacks. No takebacks.
Fucking filter, man. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't delete any of my videos. I don't take my shit down. Like, normally, if I privatize a video, it's because somebody has come to me and been like, hey, can you cut that part out? And then after I think about it for a minute, I'm like, no, this is live on the air. If you don't want people to think a certain way about you, just watch what you say, You really got to watch what you say.
What's this comment from Ms. L. Jeffrey McCarthy? Was that her brother's name?
Yeah. There you go, Miss L. That's it right there. Yep.
Why did he have a different last name? Was he like a half brother?
She's a McCarthy. No, Megan's a McCarthy too.
Oh, okay.
Her last name's Cole because she married Jason with an E.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks.
All right, let's try to finish this. I'm sorry, I have to take breaks because this lady, literally, she makes me want to vomit. She really does. She's vile.
They absolutely love me. I know Miss G does.
No.
I know. I'm trying to think.
No, Megan.
I already know that. What's the bucket?
I hope you roll both your fucking ankles.
And she loves me too. They love me. I don't know why. And I'm going to go, watch this. This is what they love. Kiely.
This is what they love. Megan.
This just shows her level of skill, talent, and intelligence. Give me a freaking break.
0%.
How about an integrity?
She's dragging herself through the mud.
No integrity.
I don't see
no.
why Kylie's family does not sue this lady into fucking oblivion. Oblivion.
I get that too, but I kind of hope they don't hear that.
I hope they don't hear this, but you know what?
In a way, I know it might be a good thing if they heard it.
What pisses me the most off about the most of all of this is the fact that we have people that try to compare Squirrels on Fire to people like Megan. And no.
What?
No. No.
Who said that?
No. No.
No. What? What?
I have people that claim that we're grifters and that we're this and that we're not. We're talking about a deceased child that needs justice and truth brought to her name. I would never do anything that would dishonor Kiely in any way.
We've never
hearing
that chat.
Something like this.
Come on. No, we're not doing that.
Say what?
Your channel is not like that. None of us are doing that. There's plenty of channels that are out there that do that. This is not.
No, that's the thing, is, honey. I don't have to be here every day, all day. I don't have to do any of that. You know what I mean?
We're giving up all of our free time, like any time.
And all of the money, all of the proceeds that have been being sent to me, I have been putting it to a good cause. I cannot wait to start making shirts. Dude, I think the first shirt that I'm going to be doing is a Say Their Name shirt, which I'm currently working on the graphics. I'm going to do some black and white shirts. And then, like with the Say Their Names, I want to have a list of these Tahoe children. And I think that's the best way to bring light to these cases, to what's going on, is to be a walking billboard for them. They don't have no voices, you know?
I also can't wait for everybody to see what you have done, what you've put together. A fucking MacGyver over here.
Bro.
It's so awesome.
You should have seen me soldering positive, negative wires to all of this UV LED and then cutting them all the same length and then putting little clips to where everything. It turned out beautifully though. That exposure box.
Kenny, it's very impressive.
I'll be doing some videos. I'll be doing some videos.
She did all this on her own.
I have a really nice setup. I have a really nice setup. I'm excited. I did my first press yesterday, testing the exposure. Everything is lined up. I have 10 screens right now with emulsion on them. And then I'm just finalizing some of my graphics, and I'm going to spit out the things, and I'm going to start slinging some ink on some shirts.
I like the t-shirt you have on.
What, this Inspire? Ain't that awesome?
Yeah, it's perfect.
I don't know if I could do any more Megan, because this lady makes me literally want to just shake her.
It does me as well.
It gets me really emotional. Really emotional.
That's a great idea, Aaron. On the front, say their names, and then possibly on the back, I'm a voice.
What's that?
Truth Sleuth Aaron's comment.
I don't see it. This shit's so small.
I will find it again. It was just about talking about the t-shirts. The front say their names, and on the back, yeah.
Well, on the back, I'm gonna list. I want to list their names, kind of like a concert shirt.
Voice for the voiceless,
but it's
with their names.
Well, yeah, that would be cool to do the voice for the voiceless, and then do like
on top, like it would be like that would be like your tour name, and then like the names on the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then, because I'm envisioning like a concert t-shirt, like you mentioned.
Dude, I still wish we could. I wish we lived in like the 70s where they would do something like a concert for the voiceless. And remember back in the, well, I mean, I wasn't. Look at the 70s. It would be really
Remember
cool.
back, what, girl?
Yeah, no, I don't remember
Great.
back. I ain't come
Everyone's
from
gonna say you're born in the 70s now. That's the next thing. Great. Shan. No, she was born. Was he born in
1980.
Yeah,
established.
80. I was just gonna say 80 or 81.
Yeah.
I would definitely like one of those shirts, Shan.
This next one I'm working on is gonna be pretty.
Me too, Kenny.
Dope. Oh, Crane, you ain't even seen this one. I can't wait to show you a sneak peek once I get there.
I just like watching all the steps and all the stuff you're putting together.
Dude,
Honestly,
I
just
didn't
admiring.
think it was gonna be this much work, this much learning. I liked it though. I'm really learning a lot of stuff. Dude, I feel like I'm like 900 years old. I swear. I do. I feel like I'm like 900. This life's been long, but I like it. All right, I'm gonna hit play.
I think she's just mad. She's just mad. And I think and I'm just gonna say to her, now I'm gonna make up a new thing that's gonna go Kylie, 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 Kylie. Kylie passed away. Kylie went away. And she went up into heaven and she passed away. There. Now I even sang a song about Kylie. Oh my Lord.
She reminds me of that, Shan.
What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?
Do you know that movie from years ago, a black and white movie, with Joan Crawford in it? It was Whatever Happened to Baby Jane.
Like reefer madness, man.
She's got a few screw loose.
I don't.
Big time.
Yeah, dude.
Makes my stomach turn when I hear that.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does.
Megan, right now I'm really struggling to find the words to address this. Callous, morally bereft, insensitive, inhuman.
Yep.
Honestly, I believe there are simply no words to truly describe what you've done here. You take such pleasure in guiding people to act. You've even admitted that you're proud of yourself at times. What's there to be proud of? You should be hanging your head in shame.
It makes me sad.
This little sing-song chant of yours is just wrong. This is not a game, not a joke.
It's not.
Just stop and look at yourself for a moment. You're making fun of the death of a child. Kylie died. Please try to understand that and give her the respect that she deserves.
Yeah. Megan, it's time to shut the fuck up. Get off the internet. You're an embarrassment to
Ninja,
many.
I love you.
There's a big thing, isn't there, where you say, like, if you don't, you're not going to respect anybody else if you've gotten on for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's
Megan's
true with
an
her.
absolute embarrassment, man.
Yep. It's just like the saying, you can't, if you don't love yourself, you don't have the ability to love others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all, I've been wanting to show you these pictures for a minute.
Oh my
and I keep
gosh.
forgetting that I have it. What?
For some reason, because I'm on a really small screen, I looked at that and I thought that was Sammy standing in front of her.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What is this a picture
I'm on
of?
my potato.
I'll
the white
get
right
closer.
there.
This is confirmation that Kylie's bench is Kylie's bench. It is at her school. It's legitimately there. If anybody would love to go take more pictures of the bench, I would love to do a vector version of it, maybe for a shirt down the road or something. I could actually design my own bench. It wouldn't be really hard because
I'm gonna go there someday.
that only has two.
We're gonna go there someday.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, I was thinking that's kind of a weird setup.
Yeah, dude, that's not very eek. The weight capacity on that, I bet you, is pretty low. It's an odd place to put it.
I was just thinking that myself.
Okay, this is what doesn't make sense. Is this concrete here? Okay, there's a concrete. Okay, this tree is up in the air and the path goes over here. Okay, it makes sense now. So that's like the back. What is that? The back door? Because that ain't no front entrance. Like,
it looks like an outhouse.
What's it like? The employee fucking seating? This reserved staff parking. So yeah, this is where the staff would go to remember her. This isn't even at the main entrance. This is in the rear. Because look, this is where all the air conditioning units are and shit.
It's just odd to me that it's so industrial looking.
I mean, because it's in a...
You would think that it would be more of like a natural beauty kind of thing. It doesn't make sense to me.
Nope. I definitely wanted to show those. Oh, and I've been trying to find as many pictures as I can of her. I've been going through. I do want to look up the youth Rotary Club. While we just sit and chit chat, I just want to talk about Kiely. You guys can bring up whatever you want. I know a lot of people have a lot of different theories on whatever, but I know we all agree one thing, and Kiely Rodni did not do this to herself.
100%.
That's for certain.
100%, yeah.
I'm just trying to find the Youth Rotary Club, connections to the Youth Rotary Club. True story. Actually, Youth Rotary Club... Let's try 2022. Here, I'll even make it bigger so everybody can see what I'm live sleuthing. Everybody's so quiet.
We're just listening to you, Sean.
Well, I think,
that swing of New Year.
I can speak for myself, but I think we're all just kind of stunned, and honestly, I'm on the verge of tears. I have been the whole time over this crap.
Yep.
It's some kind of effery, man.
It's just maddened me beyond belief.
Like, and I literally did not think that I would come back. Like, and that's the thing is, like, I was still kind of taking a break and while still trying to keep her name out there and discussing certain things. Well, I got my own shit. Like, I really have to take care of, you know what I mean? And to, like, even hear that, like, this is what was going on. Like, I had no idea that that's what I was going to hear, honestly. It's not, this is not what I expect to be pulled back from a break from YouTube to, have to listen to, but it is what it is. But while we're here, I might as well just try to see if I can, because I've been trying to find, like, if anybody can find any, like, youth aspect of the 2022 Rotary Club, if you can find any of that information, it's something I've been trying to find. And then I've been looking up the yacht clubs in Truckee, California as well, because I'm trying to see what yacht clubs that Miss Smith family is used to be a part of in 2022 as well. And then I got a wild hair on my back, my butt. And I said, look, I typed in Nate Hambrick Pelosi's grandson in fucking Google search, dude. And I just been trying to go down. Yeah, I've been trying to fucking go down some rabbit holes, man.
Sometimes your head doesn't fit you.
But sometimes I have dreams and I wake up and I'm like, yeah, I should Google that, just see if there's anything that hasn't been scrubbed or, just looking, trying to find some rabbit holes.
Well, just the fact that there's a connection at all is nuts.
Yep, sure is.
Lots of money.
I had to show this tab based upon the intro song that I used tonight as well. Because don't think that I don't, like, just because I'm not coming and bringing brand new breaking information on the Kiely Rodni discussions, like, don't think that I'm not doing things behind the scenes. I don't. There's just a lot of stuff that does not need to be on YouTube.
Correct. And we're in a point now where Sorry to interrupt you, but that bothers me too, because I've heard that comment by some people. And I said that comment, I've heard that been made. And truthfully, we're at a time now, like a turning point, because
new information shouldn't be going on to YouTube.
Right. Any information that's been that's out there for right now is out there. We're in a different phase where you can't really discuss a lot of things, and there are things that are out there that do not belong on the internet.
All I do is take the stuff that I find and I pass it on to the people that pass it on, that's all I do.
But again, even though you were going back through different stuff, you pick up on a lot of new things, and it's keeping her name and their name out there. So you're still doing a positive thing. You don't have to say everything that's going on behind the scenes.
But
it would impede an investigation if we did.
I do love looking up Pelosi and Hambrick ties. I really do. I'm not gonna. It's my newest favorite conspiracy theory.
Oh,
and then like, I don't know, just the whole hammer time and like the dates, like y'all, if you pay attention to Pelosi's hammer time and Kiely Rodni going missing and being found, it's kind of scary. Kind of scary if you think about it. Kiki,
do you know the date of the hammer time?
Kiki,
what's that?
What was the date of the hammer time?
November 7th. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. I forget right off the top of my head. Oh, I'm sorry, October 28th.
And then
October
it was
28th.
November 7th was when
Miss Trinity Backus.
Trinity Backus went missing.
Yep. See, there's a reason why I said November 7th.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Yep.
Distraction.
And it's really weird what David DePape had with him. If you all think about it, think about the items. Look, my biggest question is, what unicorn? What? What are you gonna make them dress up like unicorns? What are you gonna do? Are you two gonna dress up like unicorns? I don't know. You're gonna, ew.
Furries?
Huh?
Furries?
I don't know, man. I don't know if they're gonna like bump horns together or what, but I don't know. I don't need to know. I don't need to know all that. Yeah, I'm really interested in the like Pelosi Hambrick tie, and then focusing on Kiely Rodni's case. And I don't know. I've been focusing on a lot of shit over here because a lot of things are happening all at once, to be honest.
I'm sort of very limited as to what I can sort of search for over here, but.
Oh, I know what. Go ahead. Say that again.
So I'm quite limited as to what I can actually search for. Yeah, because you put a lot of the things in. I know the reckon about that is about.
I know it. While you're here, Kenny, I want to go back over Attorney Amber's 3 or 5 trips, because I don't think one was close to. Yeah, no. See, so Brockway
Can I read this
Road.
comment real quick, Shan?
Go ahead, honey. This is the airport. Which comment, babe?
Because I'm going to forget if I don't.
Do it.
Truth Sleuth Aaron said, I wonder if any Truckee bigwigs will be on the list, the big list. This is what I've been looking forward to for the first
I know.
for the new year. I'm so excited, just like Janice.
I know.
However, there are redacted names that I am very curious who's going to be on that list. So yes, Aaron, I do think there will be some on that list.
There shouldn't be any redacted names, should there really?
No, there should not.
There shouldn't. No, but there's going to be 3. Isn't it 3 names?
Don't even get me started about it.
Be redacted. Makes you wonder, huh?
This list should have been out how long ago? The FBI has been sitting on it.
Wonder if any of the last names are like Biden or anything.
You know they are.
Clinton's going to be redacted on there. Uh-huh.
Or Windsor.
We've got what, Gates?
in his blue dress. Yeah, Gates is probably gonna be redacted.
He's
off
on
there.
there. I mean, but it's already confirmed. The Obamas. Don't even get me started.
If you're going to release them all, you can't redact 3 to protect somebody. Look, if you're a fucking pervy perv, predo gross asso, you know,
you
your
deserve
name
to be
should
exposed.
Yeah, you should be exposed.
Who actually gives the order?
They're going to use some bullshit reason
who actually
about
writes, who actually gives the permission to redact things like this?
So wouldn't it be Supreme Court? Is it what court's it going through?
Nobody should be redacted, Kenny.
I know
in
they
my
shouldn't
opinion.
be, but
They actually should do their job and be transparent. This just should have been out a long time ago. I could go on hours about this stuff.
It's annoying.
Makes me so angry. Oh,
see, everybody's saying no redactions, 100% exposure. I agree. All right, so this is Donner Lake. This is home. Okay, I'm going through these real quick.
Hunter Biden
home
shit.
to Boca, Hobart Mills. Yeah, none of these trips are where the couple were found.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to ask.
Yeah,
you,
none
Kenny,
of them are.
If about the Yuba City couple. Shannon and I were talking about that.
Yeah, because this trip 1's by the airport. Trip 2 is home. Trip 3 is home to Boca. Trip 4 is Boca to Hobart Mills.
You know, one of the strange things,
and then
Sean,
Hobart Mills to the water. So
one of the strange things
something happened in Hobart Mills.
The strange things with the Yuba couple, where they were actually found on I think it was 20, California 20. Now, where they were found is less than 1,500 feet away from Commercial Avenue.
And yes.
And the car, where the car went over, of all that stretch of road, it actually went over in a lay-by.
Yeah.
Which means, which says to me that it's just odd that maybe it was pushed over, you know,
or someone went left of center. It was driving erratically, and they had to turn their wheel and go off the side of the road.
I still got a strong feeling that it was possible that Kiely was in that car because they tried to help her, and
I don't know about
Kiely was taken out of that car and the others were left because they were both found outside the car, and,
You're right.
Apparently they were severely burned.
That's what I don't understand. It sounds very cartel-y. Honestly, if you look at all of these cases,
I don't think
they
so.
look like drug cartel, mafia, mobster. I mean, look at all the cases that have like mafia cartel ties. They have the same.
It could be drug related and not have ties to them, though, or mixed in ties with them. And that goes along with the theory that you and I have to discuss. Not all operations, not all drug things.
It's just so strange,
involve
with
the mafia and
the Arrow Creek Park incident. You know, how all these vehicles somehow sort of have got at least some connection with each other. You know, the colours, the blue minivan, the Kiely being sort of seen running around, or so-called Kiely seen running around.
It's interesting you mentioned this, though. Hold on, Kenny. I hate to interrupt.
I'm eating a ding dong.
There is actually, this just came to me, Kenny. There is actually, and I believe it was on Patrick's page, where he played a video that Yuba City couple was allegedly at the Hispanic party by Prosser that evening. This goes along with what you're saying right now.
And then also,
sorry to interrupt about that.
You've also got to think of the that huge bag of money that was there.
Correct.
You know.
And isn't it weird how Zanime documented it all?
Well,
Mhm.
everybody, I don't know if everyone remembers this, but she, the way I remember it, my opinion, was the first one to drop
That's what's up, Missy.
the photos regarding the mosquito fire and the Yuba City couples accident.
Yeah.
She brought it to social media, everybody. That's the way I remember it.
I think it's 100% connected.
And
I
it was
really
very
do.
odd that she had pictures that were yet to be released to the media, and that's the way I remember it.
Of that car in the
Correct. And she discussed everything about it. Not a lot,
I don't care.
and during
They
that
could- they
time,
could
the mosquito fire was going on. And she was documenting that. You don't care
The
what?
only ding dongs I'm eating is them chocolate ones.
Oh. What about who are you talking to? What are you talking about, Willis? What you talking about,
Because somebody
Willis?
said in chat that they're gonna clip me saying that I was eating a ding dong.
Oh.
But I was.
I'm so bad at reading chat. Anyway, okay, so what were we just talking about, Kenny? That all just kind of clicked to me because that's a great. We scrolled off. That was great connection there.
Yeah.
I want to go back to Patrick's that video that he made claiming that they were there, and now you're Kenny talking about the possibility of them trying to help her.
I mean, there's
or maybe they're the ones that took her.
With that. The first theory is that they've actually seen her running and they have tried to help her. They've got her in the car, and Kiely's car, whoever was driving Kiely's car, have followed them, chased them, and I think that's possibly where the damage might have came from the front, or it's been a drug deal that's gone wrong.
That's exactly where I've been going.
And these two, this Yuba couple, have somehow been involved in the handover of the drugs, and then they've sort of thought better of it, and sort of we'll have the drugs and the money, because
there's Patrick Patterson's. Okay,
I definitely think
it's
drugs
too
are
much
involved
of a coincidence.
Yes,
and especially. I mean, the very first video, I think, what I put out about Players Pizza area, in Reno, the Commercial Avenue, and then when I've sort of looked on this, I mean, I've got it in front of me now, the map, and when I look how close that is to Commercial Avenue, where Poker Flat Road was, where it was found, and then you've got to think of. That's exactly where the vehicles were seen being pushed into a trailer.
Yeah, yes, he's not wrong. Right. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
All makes sense.
It's too much of a coincidence.
Yeah, Kenny and I used to talk about this. This was months ago. You and I talked about this for a while, huh? Off and on.
Yeah.
Both in Discord and on panel. Yep.
It's got to be connected.
And somehow Trinity is connected to this too.
Yeah, and that's all in the same area, Penn Valley, Grass Valley.
Well, I'm saying it looked like a Rico to me.
And I think
I'm wondering if there was I'm just going to say this. I wonder if there was an undercover covert operation going on too.
Some ops, man.
Well, no, I mean, just possibly some undercover informant.
Do you know, but you even sort of looked at the images of when they went and recovered this vehicle from Poker Flats Road, and there's sort of no marks on the road where it went off.
Dude, that could be a plea deal, is to sting other people. Don't want anybody else in trouble.
Oh, don't get me started, Shan.
Don't want to see anybody else getting in trouble. Don't want anybody else getting in trouble.
Yeah,
and look, if you look, based upon the plea deal that my brother took with what he went through, and I mean, Crane, it's not too far-fetched.
I know.
Because look, if you get caught supplying something to somebody, and if you rat bigger people out,
and then if you have our federal government task force involved, or possibly some, I don't know.
I wouldn't trust
females with a name that starts with an S doing some informant work. or doing deals underhanded.
Something's going on there.
I'm
Miss
wondering
Craney.
if that's why she joined a sorority and then is no longer in it.
Like, and that's the thing is, like, I get
Try to
these,
push the
like,
drugs through.
yeah, that's what it feels like. Because if you,
I'm sorry, you guys.
like, it gives me like S40 cartel-y vibes, you know?
Well, there's one thing I do know is that this many coincidences just doesn't happen, you know.
Correct.
I'm sorry.
For one coincidence to happen, that's sort of big, but so many sort of string together, you know, the positioning of that place, the damage to Kiely's car. Like, it's quite possible that it was Kiely's car what pushed that one over the top. You know, because that is definitely 100% damage caused by another vehicle, either hitting it or that hitting the other vehicle.
And then, Kenny, if we look into also,
I don't disagree on the damage to the vehicle either, because something's very going on there.
You can see the shape of it, Shan, you know.
Straight, honey. It's straight.
You can see the shape of the bull bar in the front of the bonnet. You know, it's definitely a wedge-shaped bull bar what hit that, because it stopped so far, which is give it the straight edge at the back. That's not being done by, if that was done by someone jumping on it, you would have a dent what would sort of spread out up the bonnet.
You're right.
And the damage to Kiely's car, it's actually hit metal, because on the very front edge of the bonnet, it's actually ripped into the metal. So there's something, it's gone under the back of something.
Did they push him off in a car accident? I also think that Nate C. That's what I was just going to bring up. Back to the drug stuff, guys.
Yep.
I think he's tangled in this, in my opinion.
Very possible.
Obviously.
Very possible.
I think drugs is a massive thing in this.
Oh, I agree.
I think that's why they had to make a service announcement about Nate
I need
C.
to send him a letter in jail.
In the middle of the investigation.
I agree 100%. I don't think any of this would have happened without drug-induced.
Dude, I need to write him a letter.
You know, you've got the other factors as well. Somebody was supposed to be there that night firing a handgun.
Is he at Brown Corrections?
Sam Brown.
Nate C?
Yeah.
I do not remember. I wonder if Prosser's in here.
Yeah,
Kiki
Prosser Gang or CB or Kiki Ray or something like that. Does anybody know where Nate Kabakugan is being jailed at? I'm definitely going to write him a letter.
Do you know, Sean, I was thinking about doing that.
Some snail mail. Hell yeah. Inmates love mail.
Well, was he arrested in Placer County or another county over?
Placer. I do believe it was Placer.
And do they have their own jail, or do they go with Nevada County Jail?
I think they go with Wayne Brown Correction or whatever it's called.
And would that be the same jail that Sam Brown and Shannon Moon allegedly are?
It's
dealing out of.
I think 3 counties share that jail system, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
Do you know what really gets me with all of that is, we sort of, it happens here as well in the jails, you know, where the prison wardens who work in there, they're sort of getting extra income by selling drugs to the inmates. And to me, it's just sheer greed, isn't it? Because the money that they're on anywhere, there's no need for them to do it. You know, it's.
I like what Just Still Coon said about the Hamburglar selling the rugs and then his dad rehabbing the people. It's perfect. Oh, let's see. In the chat, it's like at 10:57 timestamp. Just Still Coon said Nate Hamburglar mom sells the rugs with a D,
Uh-huh.
and his dad rehabs them.
That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. Just still, for real. It does. That's what it seems like.
Totally, 100%. That just like, yep,
Crane.
absolutely.
Crane got it.
They booted me.
Somebody
Somebody
because you
did.
don't have a VPN.
Yes, I do.
It's not good.
Yeah, Jess still says it's true.
What did I miss?
Not wrong.
Oh, the part about the Hamburglar, the mom selling
How
the
Alyssa sells rugs and
Are they hemp?
Daddy Hammer is rehabilitated.
and then Bob rehabs them.
Can I just ask Terry Barker in the chat a question? Do you think that it's you've been sort of a body shop person? Do you think that is also that a bull bar that's hit the front of Kylie's car? I mean, I'm not sure if you've seen the pictures on there, Terry, but to me, it certainly looks like it. You know, I've sort of done measurements in my head of where it would end and start. And it's,
what is happening?
It actually looks. The dent actually looks smaller on an image than it actually would be in real life on the car.
Let me see. Actually, hold on. You good, Crane?
I'm just gonna laugh.
That's all you can do. I'm looking for something. No. I have downloaded this hood picture so many times. Where is it? Don't make me download it again. I think I might have to. All right, let me get in Discord. I'll pull that image up, Kenny.
Okay.
So Tony Neiman also grows, as does I think the sheriff's department. I think they're growing out there in the woods.
There it is.
Really? Ellie is growing their own?
I believe so. Yeah, out there in the forest, in the national forest, which Scammy's parents would be in on that deal too.
Mm-hmm.
They're all about
this
the national
is what happens.
But see, this is the problem. When you're growing that stuff, you gotta have water.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta
You're
have
right.
water. It's not going to grow. That's the crux of the matter.
Mm-hmm.
Are these the pics I sent you?
Interesting that.
Sure they are. I told you I was going to
There's
pull
water rights involved in this case too.
Why won't it?
I've always found that to be.
There we go.
I don't know. Odd.
So yeah, this is the picture of Kylie's car. I'm going to save it so that we can zoom in on it. And I want to put it in Kylie's extraction folder anyway.
Am I brain dead? Driftaway says SD growing their own supply. What's SD? Oh, Sheriff Department?
Mm-hmm.
I believe, yeah, that they are. Nevada County is that was like a year ago. There was a lot of information about that.
The pictures there of the other car parts, Shan.
Yep.
They were all taken from websites. What I got, where cars had been rear-ended or they'd gone into the back of somebody.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like I've looked at this picture so much that this isn't from a jack. This isn't from them flipping her car. Like that, like you can see with the way that the sun is hitting the car, like how hard of a shadow that is with the dent. You know what I mean? Because this is overhanging, causing the shadow, and I mean that's a flat bar dent.
Yeah, and the giveaway, Shan, is on the bottom. You see where it's ripped through the metal. Something hard, something metal has hit that. Something solid metal.
I agree.
Yep. It's punctured.
No wonder why they were looking for bumpers and license plates, right, Sammy?
Yeah, dude. Holy shit.
Who was driving this car?
Yeah, this is a.
And why is there a hole in the windshield where it looks like someone's head hit it?
Truth revealed has just said that it's too high to be a bumper. Basically, it's gone under something high, like a pickup.
Yeah, I mean, just say for instance, maybe an SUV is hanging off the road, and to bump it further down in the brush, I mean, that would do it too. You know what I mean? Something at a high angle like that.
Yeah.
You guys, I just can't imagine if we weren't looking at this, if nobody was looking at this crap.
Well, and there's so many. The reason why I have so many questions about her car is because, okay, so if you look at the right side of it, which they put blinders to us so that we couldn't see this, and then they decided to do this at nighttime, which is a whole nother weird ass thing. But now they have the windshield covered, but this tire is odd, okay? The rim underneath the car before AWP cuts away is odd. And then let's look at the windshield. I mean, there's numerous things that I have questions. Here's where you have where the fog lights ripped out. This is why they're talking about looking for car parts, possibly.
Exactly.
Oh, puppy.
The thing is with
I need to take a picture of the front windshield.
With the deployment of airbags, it all depends on the speed of which the car's going. I mean, I've had accidents myself, like quite high speed accidents. I've had 2, and on one of them occasions, the airbag didn't even deploy. So I know that can happen.
Like here,
at what speed, Kenny, do you think she would have to be going to get that kind of damage without airbags being deployed?
It wouldn't take a great lot of speed, because you've got to think of the weight of that car, or the weight of whatever's hit it. You've got like a couple of tons either way.
So they could just take that into account. So you
say if the cars weigh sort of 3 ton each, it would only take, I don't know, 10 mile an hour maybe to cause that much damage.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's going to be really interesting if they do publish the accident report from CHP, because it's got to mention this damage, because if it doesn't, that's just something else what they're covering up. If they're going to do and you would expect them to do quite a top-notch job on it,
right?
Being CHP, they're not short of
you would think
the knowledge to do it.
Yeah, because here's the thing: the windshield is so busted that the glass literally, like, it's broken the whole way across almost.
Yeah.
Now that the top of that,
it's like
that's quite possible that the dent in the top has been done by somebody jumping on it, but the damage to the front is definitely not by somebody jumping on it.
It's like it hit another vehicle.
Yeah. Or another vehicle's hit it.
Is that another reason why Megan said that she had a similar experience with the car accident 6 months prior?
And she was the first one there again.
Yo. And if anybody wants to look into this, which this is another thing I need to look into. This is AWP. This was when they were at Boca. There's the boat number. I need to look into that.
Who's the woman? Is that Sammy's mom?
I think so.
Looks like someone in drag.
I don't think that's Sam's
And-
mom. That's not Sam's mom.
I don't know.
Kenny.
Something you would have seen in rock shots in the 80s.
It's not Sammy's mom, by the way.
I don't know. I don't know who that is. It's
not.
interesting.
Face like a smacked ass.
Kenny.
Oi. I need this video right here. I think.
A surfing dragon. That's quite possible.
Get the hell out of here, dude. That's a good giggle. It was loud. I'm sorry. I'm laughing.
Dude,
That's funny. That's
I'm
funny.
on mute, busting out laughing. Who said that? It probably was him undercover because he's so good at it. Being an investigator and everything. He's probably spying on AWP with a fucking wig on and a dress on.
Damn,
looking at this,
that.
it's
Look at that
still
dent.
painful to watch.
Look at that dent right in front of the roof rack. It almost looks like a sunroof, but it's not, man.
I was going to say, it totally looks like a sunroof. Yep.
No, that's a big ass dent. What happened?
And then again, the hole in the windshield.
Dude, and here's the crazy thing. Hold up.
You can tell that the hole was made from the inside of the car, too, by the way. Sorry.
All right, let's go.
Sorry,
Let's wrap around. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, you. I'm sorry. I'm obviously obsessed with the windshield.
I'm so glad the news recorded this.
I know, me too.
I'm thankful that there was that much documentation.
I was gonna say, I know we theorized that hole in the windshield was from the bats. However, we have some pictures of it, and it looks like the glass, like when it was hit from the inside of the car, the way
but it
the
caves
glass is.
to the car, though. It caves into the car, though. Hold on, that's what I'm trying to. Another spot here where they zoom in on it. I'm gonna have to find what the hell is his name? Daniel McKnight's footage. Hold on, that's.
See, Shanna, I always thought that it was caving from the outside, so maybe I'm wrong then.
I mean, we could find out. Hold on. See, I did. It's in my sus folder. There's all the dings to the car and shit. I knew they were in here somewhere. What the hell was I looking up? I'm sorry. My brain just went. What was I looking up?
Windshield. Or I don't know what you're looking
Yeah. I'm looking for, it would be under, would it be New York Post, maybe? I think I organized it out. Nope, right here. Maybe. Damn it. What would it be under? August? Let me see. It has to be in here. Hold on, let me go through these. Actually, hold on. Just Jared could be mad too all he wants. But I'm going through this for a second. I need to see something. This part, right?
Honda SUV had never been found until reportedly today.
I need to see something here.
This always makes me want to cry.
What? Bare hands, bare hands, bare hands, bare hands. He's the only one that has PPE on. He has his regular diver's gloves.
Well, it's almost
Bare hands.
like they were
bare hands, bare
making
hands.
sure that they didn't give any room for it to be a crime scene. Like they came out like that with all bare hands because it's just a car accident. You know what I mean? It's like they're laying the groundwork for
Yeah,
it.
but even at a car accident, anything, you wear gloves. That's
I
the first
know,
thing
I
you're
know.
taught is to.
They're completely whack. But it's like they're trying to pretend like, it's just a car accident. No, they're insane.
It blows my mind how many actual, like, I mean, I understand this FBI agent isn't going to be touching a car right away, so he doesn't have gloves on. But all these people down here that know they're going to be touching some part of this car should know to have gloves on. Like,
big time. Big time.
Do you know, one thing that always bugged me with that is like how they could turn that so easily with no power steering on it. Because have you ever tried turning your car?
Like, that's the thing, is the only way they could have done that is if the car was in neutral, turning that wheel. You know, okay, I can understand the car rolling in reverse being towed. Okay. But the thing of it is the steering wheel locks in park, and
the keys must have been present. Either that or they broke the steering lock.
that's what I'm saying. Was it in drive? Because if it's in drive, again, problem here. If it's in drive, you're not going to pull it in reverse.
But the point I was making, Sean, is whether it's in neutral or not, if the engine's not started and there's no power steering pump
that's
going,
what I'm saying. It would have to be in neutral for them to do any of this.
But not just that, it would be impossible to turn. Especially with it being in water. You know,
so many people
have you ever sort of tried to steer a car with no engine running, with power steering?
That's a lot. I mean, that's for that to happen to a roof of the car. Holy shit, man!
Yeah,
and then see the windshield. It's pushed in.
What
right here,
Katie
you
Bug
can see
said. What Katie Bug said. SF said in their interview. As soon as car was found in water, foul play was off the table. That's crazy.
Yeah, this
I'm
is all
talking
pushed
about
in.
the
This
one
is
below
pushed
it.
in.
The
This
one
is
below
pushed
it.
in.
There's one really low. Yes. Right there.
This right here, it's all pushed in. It looks all pushed in.
I think that one's pushed out.
No, because if it was pushed out, you would see like the pic here. Here's what I'm gonna do. The pixels would
there's a
stick
picture
out.
of it from the front in their video,
That's
in
right.
the AWP video, I think. Isn't there? No, from him looking in. Oh, who has it? Someone has it from.
I know
it's got to be the
Discord
AWP video
somewhere, but I think it's in this video. That's why I'm doing this.
Don't worry about it. I'll look.
No,
later.
I want to zoom in on this.
See, I've just thought there, Sean, as well. It's possible that with the damage on the front of that and the windscreen damage, it's possible that something, like if something's had a set of ladders on the back.
Odd here.
Also, if they've sort of hit the back of the pickup or whatever, and then if it's had, I don't know, like a rack on of some sort, that the windscreen's actually hit the rack. It's all, to me, it's all consistent with something hitting it.
Yep. All right, let me go a little bit further on this.
Remember that rack that disappeared?
Yep.
Wonder if they put that there, hoping that when they
even CC
flip the
can't
car,
explain. Ooh, there it is.
They could explain damage, some damage by having that rack there.
Ugh. That's insane, dude. Yeah, it looks like it's pushed in, honey. Let me do one more.
You're right.
I have heartburn so bad.
Oh no.
In that rear view mirror, that's always bugged me. That
Side view mirror?
Yeah, the side mirror.
It's like they purposely did that so you would focus on that and away from the rest of the fucking damage to the car. In my opinion.
And like I said,
I think they purposely rolled it so they
cause some damage to it so you can. Yes. Go ahead.
That's why I was talking about the rock being there.
You know, and that's only the damage what we can see.
Good point, Kenny.
He
tried to hide a lot.
All of it. Look, barehanded inside that car, y'all.
She should be ashamed of herself.
And look,
the fact that she went ahead and did that. Ugh.
Do you see the edits that AWP did to all this footage, though? It literally goes from, look, this to that. See that edit there? That's a major edit. Boom.
Wait, do that again, Shan. Do that again, please.
Goes from that to that. Hold on. Hold on. I'll do it again. This lady in her bare hands. There you go. Goes from that or that.
I think the reason they probably got Frickberg to
do you mind doing it one more time? Sorry.
Is she not a bodybuilder, Frickberg?
Yeah, she used to be a bodybuilder.
Yeah, that's why they've got her doing it, because that would be so difficult to turn that wheel.
Oh, dude, they got the muscle. They got the muscles in there.
Well, so it goes from that to having the tarp covering the entire thing.
Yeah, it goes from this to that's what I'm saying. Look at the edit.
So there's 2 tarps now, at least 2.
Yep, but what's going on in between there?
Wow, that's freaking crazy.
I'm sorry, Jared's got a lot of fucking footage, and a lot of his charges just seem to be, and it's kind of weird now how he's going after people.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? Some weird shit's going on there. Look, I don't think Nick. I think Nick and Doug and all of them. I understand like what's going on there, but Jared and the footage and all this weird shit. You're getting in trouble for behind the scenes footage. What the hot air balloon ride that might show that there's not a car in the water. Something's weird, man.
Maybe there's more to AWP what meets the eye.
No, Jared's sitting on a lot of data, and he knows he is.
I agree with you, Terry. It's definitely been run off the road. Or it's run something off the road.
Yeah. And if you recall, Megan's out here. You know how everybody's calling it a tragic accident.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Maybe that explains some of the bruises, bandages on arms.
Yeah.
Busted lip, black eye.
And even when you seen the picture of Kate and Jagger when they were getting interviewed, he had sort of, it looked like oil, like as if she wiped her hands all over a t-shirt.
My biggest question is, who decided to put the car in the water? Who did it? Who made that call? And who did it? And why is this lady touching this car without fucking gloves on? And where is all the footage from here to there? Because that tarp didn't just fall from the sky and spawn on her car. And
have you noticed what they've covered there, though, Sean? They've covered the damage.
They did cover the damage. They were trying to cover it up, and then Jared cut it out.
Literally.
That's such an astute point.
Very obvious, Jared.
Yep. Yeah, that's very obvious.
What's the point in covering all that up with tarpaulin if they're just going to wipe all the fingerprints off off the steering wheel?
Mm-hmm.
They don't want you to look at all the damage. They don't want you to realize what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Cover up.
Hiding
I wonder
in
if that's
plain
why the
sight.
report's taken so long, because they've now put themselves in a dilemma where if they don't mention the damage, they're going to be knackered, and if they do mention it, they're going to be knackered, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
There was one thing I did notice on the video of this when I zoomed in on it. There was something bobbing around in the back. You could see it in the water.
There you can
I
see
agree.
stuff coming out.
I saw
you can
it too.
see stuff coming out of the car whenever the water's seeping out of it. I don't understand.
Such a disgrace.
Yep.
Poor Kylie.
Do you know, if that was my relative, I'd have kicked off shit big time.
Like, this is what's concerning right here.
That is the spot I'm obsessed with right there.
Looks like a head shape, doesn't it?
It does. It looks like someone fucking hit their head. Excuse my language again.
Yeah. It's consistent of it.
Didn't Megan mention something about a head being bumped?
Yeah, maybe.
And getting knocked out.
She stood up in the car and knocked herself out. Yeah. She didn't know which way was up, remember?
I wonder if they've actually run Kiely over. If she's been trying to stop them from leaving in her car.
And then in the sleepy pic, she looks like she has damage to her head.
To the side of her head, yeah. It's all been...
Just to remind everybody.
And that's the thing is, like, you can see the hood damage here. So you got hood damage, you got damage to the front fog light, you have all this damage to the windshield. I mean, that's a lot of windshield damage. And then you have this huge dent. I'm sorry, that rock did not do all that.
That's taken some force to do that, because the actual frame, what the windscreen sits in, that's quite rigid at the top. And that would take some hell of a force to do that much damage.
I'm just really finding it hard to believe that this plastic mirror, I understand it did this damage here, but I don't think it did this buckle here. Like, there's something weird going on with this door that I'm sorry, this door damage is not all from this side view mirror. It's not. This is not no fucking accident. Sick. Kiely did not do this to her car or herself.
It's fucking sick to my stomach.
Prove me fucking wrong. Somebody, anybody. Prefer it to be law enforcement.
And, let's say that Yuba City couple in Kylie's case are tied. That 100% means the tow truck driver story is false.
Yep.
Because he claims he would have saw her the day after.
It's a shame that nobody knows where this car went to.
Unless that was somebody else pretending to be Kiely. And that's
correct. But if she got in an accident with the Yuba City couple,
I know,
or if something happened, then that wouldn't even be Kiely, someone posing as Kiely. That would all be fake.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was all diversion. Then is what that was.
Right.
Starting to question the one that put this video out.
Yep.
I think the car is definitely the biggest, the easiest clue. What you've got to think of what happened to Kiely.
Sure is.
And it's a shame.
And that's the thing.
Nobody knows where it is.
If you think about her car and this whole her driving it, she's not going to put the front passenger window and the back left window down. That's how you get a car to submerge and flip over. That's telltale signs right there. Is putting those opposite windows down. That's how you sink a car fast and flip it. Make it look like an accident. Mm-hmm.
But if you think about it, if it was in a car accident, Shan,
that
and there was
the accident report, black box report.
Correct. But if this car, let's just say if you went on the speculation or theory that it was maybe an accident with a Yuba City couple, and there were multiple people in there would be windows down.
Yep.
Because they were probably vaping or doing things.
I'm just saying Kiely if it was didn't do all this.
Those
this is not all Kiely.
Wouldn't be able to be fixed. So they stayed as they were when they were in the accident.
Else was definitely
one of the windows being broken out in an accident. What window was completely shattered out?
I think that's why Sammy had to make sure her DNA was covered for why it was in her car. That's why they were going to Kylie's car. Sammy had to explain why her DNA is in there. There's a reason why Frickberg's wiping the steering wheel.
Can you guys address the hubcap?
Go for it. What about it?
Well, I don't have the information. Like, what's up with the hubcap?
Both of the front hubcaps. Something's weird about them. Both of them.
Well, all you can really see is like all you can really see is like a rusty, and it doesn't match with the rest of them. You know, surely if that one was rusty, then all the others would have gone rusty.
And if you think about what the boys have been saying in all of their interviews, is there's 20 hours of behind the scenes footage. Think about that, okay? Because all we have seen is like 40 minutes of it, y'all. 50 minutes of it. We're not going to include Tow Truck Guy at all. We're just talking behind the scenes footage of the hot air balloon rides, which you only get to see one. Like the hot air balloon over Kiely Point. I hate that we're calling it that. But the hot air balloon, that footage is missing. Why is that? Why is that footage missing? Why is the tow truck footage missing? Why is all this stuff missing? My biggest thing is Jared has a lot of this footage. A lot of this footage. If you're talking 20 hours, and we'll just say, and we'll include Nick Tow Truck Guy, we got 2 hours out of 20. What happened to that? If you knew the truth, it would blow your mind, Jared. Something come up to change your mind.
That was soon forgotten about, wasn't it?
Yeah. See? Just ain't right. Okay, look at this damage here. See what I'm saying? I'm just not right. It's plastic to aluminum. And then this tire here is just odd. Something's really odd. Like when you have shapes like a circle and light's hitting it from two directions, you're not gonna get this weird shadow here unless this tire wasn't flat and then got blown up, or is flat and is slightly pushed over that rim, because you're missing like some inches of rim here, y'all. Something's just not right. Sorry, it's not.
The rim actually looks buckled on that picture.
And then when you look, okay, so this is the right rear. This is upon Nick descending, okay? So this is the rear here. Here is like the muffler, okay? Here is the exhaust sticking out of the muffler. Here is Kylie's rear wheel. Here is where the magnet connected, okay? So when you look at this rim here, underwater, and he's far, far away. This is upon descent, okay? You can see the rim right here. See how it's very, very silver still, even though the water is murky green, right? So when you look at the front, oh, hold on. When you look at the front car, okay, this, even if this is all tire here and it's like pushed down because it's upside down, okay? What, like this, something ain't right with this rim. Somebody, anybody, please explain this to me. Sleuthie had the same questions as I did early on, is what the fuck is going on with this rim? Something ain't right. What? I didn't hear you. You didn't hear what? And then what else was I looking at? I need to take a picture. Like, look how far down you could see in this water. Yeah.
What gets me is how they can come to the conclusion it was an accidental death, but they've not even finished the reports on it.
But something ain't right. Something is not right. I'm gonna look at all these pictures for a minute.
And then the cremation of a body while an investigation was still ongoing. It's just wrong.
They pulled her car out of the water here. What?
They broke so many protocols.
Yeah.
What is going on right here?
Sleuth Erin made a great point that she can't shake that this car is actually from a salvage yard. I definitely have had that.
Quite possible.
Yeah, that salvage yard picture
well.
from El Centro always bothered me.
Correct.
Because when you take a look at the how clean the number plate was,
right,
to the rest of the car, it didn't make any sense, did it?
Like they possibly had to find a different Honda CRV.
Yeah, and remember then it spun into, oh, but Kiely had two of the same CRVs. She drove the white one before getting this silver. Like, what? So many different weird stories that happened. I don't know. It's all very.
You would think it's something as serious as a 16-year-old girl going missing from a party, that they would have at least got it right and showed the exact car she was driving. Because you're better off not showing any, really. That wheel is definitely. What's it? Is that something sticking out of it?
This is how the tow bar. Just the tow bar they have on the front of it. This just tire just looks, I don't know, it looks like it. Don't they look flat? Like, look at them. Like, do you see how they look like they were deflated or something? I don't know. Something's weird here, y'all. Something ain't. The math ain't mathing on a car that was just, drove itself into the lake. Like, that tire looks super fucking low.
It does, but then again, I suppose you'd probably have to take into account maybe it's sort of sunk into the ground a little.
No, what I'm saying, okay, you see the rim here?
Yeah.
See the tire, the bulge in the tire, like that indicating that like the weight of the tire is collapsing the tubing of the tire. Like that's a flat tire.
Well, the rim is definitely bent where your arrow is there.
No, I'm not saying it's bent. What I'm saying is this tire is flat. Like, look at the top of this tire, how round it is up here. Like it's like there's no air in the tire. It's like, did they put a tire on this car while it was underwater? I don't fucking know what's going on, but and here's the issue that I have. Okay, so do you see how like this tire looks flat? Like, see how much tires? It's just, I don't know, something's odd about it. It would explain the light here. Like, this tire looks flat. Oh, no, come back.
There's no uniformity to it, is there?
There's a bunch of mud in it, Aaron. That's why it looks like it's bald. We already did this. Like, you can see the tread in between. It's gunked with mud. Which is odd because this would indicate that, like, that's what doesn't make no sense, man. Like, that's a lot of mud buildup for doing one roll. That tire looks flat. I'm sorry. It really does. It looks really, really flat.
Thing is, if they have buckled the rim, then the air's going to escape out of it, isn't it?
Say what?
If the rim is buckled quite badly, the air will escape out of it. It'll have broke the seal.
Oh, for sure. For sure, yes. Hi, Craney. Now you want to say what you were trying to say.
I was reading Crosshatch's comment.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Drift away. She wanted you to zoom the X pic of the car spot again.
Oh, okay.
She said she can spot something in the water.
Yeah, that it looks funky. Hold on. Let me. This right here looks weird, right? Like, all this looks weird. I'm going to assume that there's something white right here. I don't know if it's a duck or what it is, but.
They were certainly underwater long enough to change a tyre or a wheel. Because they were sort of mucking about under there for quite a while, weren't they?
Say that again. I'm sorry. I was staring at it.
So they had certainly enough amount of time to change things on the car while it was under there.
Oh, I mean, they clearly didn't shoot any footage for an accident report.
No.
What were they doing down there? Because wasn't it like 40 minutes had passed?
And the weird thing was as well is as soon as they started to sort of disturb the car, then you seen the oil, the fluids coming to the top.
Jeez, man. Yeah, all the fluids would. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just don't make no sense. If this car was in there for 2 weeks, there's just a lot that doesn't make sense. Dude, look, that damage did not come from that car going into the water and flipping and turning over.
No, I agree, Terry. It's definitely been run off a road.
Yeah, so it's either been ran off the road or they were in a car accident and covered up a car accident.
Yeah.
Explain this fucking windshield in the roof of this car because it's not.
It's a decoy car.
Yeah.
It could be that too.
I have no idea. Something needs to start making sense. Ugh. I hate those pictures, man. I want to see if this does have the front view of the car. It's crazy how it goes from the car being uncovered to covered in the matter of 4 seconds. Literally.
That's something else. What's missing off that car, the pull out as well, is the winch.
It's weird because the front tire is spinning way faster than the back tires for an all-wheel drive car. Watch this. Look, if you watch this wheel, it's moving faster than this back wheel.
Mm.
Watch it from this side, right here. See how it's like slipping or something? I don't know what's going on here. Something's odd. Like the rotation doesn't match the front and back. Dude, that tire, something's off.
What were you going to say, Kenny, about the windshield?
Sorry?
What were you going to say about the car? Something about the mirror or the windshield?
Oh, like where the windshield is at the top, it's quite a rigid. It's like where the roof meets the windshield, the top. That's quite a rigid piece of metal under there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to take some. That would take quite a lot of force to dent that. The actual cross member going along the top of the roof.
Hell yeah. You ain't kidding.
You know yourself, you sort of only have to, for a fact you could make a dent if you punch the bonnet you could dent it. If you punched the top of where the windscreen is, you'd break your knuckles.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I agree with that 110%. You would fuck your shit up.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to have some rigidity for the safety aspect of it.
Shan, can you go back to that scene with the helicopter real quick? Please.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's...
Is it here?
Right before that.
Right here. What do you want, the number?
No, I was just looking at it. Do you have it zoomed in or no? No.
No. I
Okay.
could zoom it in though.
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to look at something. Keep going.
It's a CHP on it.
Stop. What is that? Is that a person right there? What is that?
Where? Where's a person? Or what are you seeing?
Below. Below. Probably. But what is that below? Like, what is that?
Right here?
In the background. Yeah, I'm just curious.
This is the top of a vehicle. I'm going to assume the top of the trailer. Hold on, I'll show you.
Okay.
Top of a truck, top of a trailer. Hold on.
No, I just never seen
trailer.
that. I was just wondering
top
what the
of
fuck
the trailer.
it was.
Top of a trailer. Something top of a case.
Was that a camera or something?
No, there's no camera. What?
Do you know what would be interesting if you could do, Shan? I don't know if it's something you could do.
Screenshot it for
you know the FYA, what you can request. Would it
Say
be
what?
possible? Would it be possible for you to request who made the call, locating the Uber couple?
Illuminated Mind, I think, is going to be foiling a lot of the calls. I don't know if it's just going to be cities or what, but I mean, I can try.
It would be just interesting. That's all, because wouldn't it be weird if it was a sort of if it was a voice what we knew, or
ooh. Yeah, there's just so much of this footage that is clipped out of here.
What's the significance of them tire marks?
And that's the thing, is like these tire marks go the opposite direction. So like the thing of it is if they're implying that this is where Kylie's car went in down through here, that means a boat would have had to have pulled it over to where a car was way the fuck over here. Like this isn't, if they're implying this is where her car went in, no, it's not, because if it is, then how the fuck did her car get way the fuck over here?
Unless something's pushed it in from there.
Mm-hmm. That's why, and it's weird if you look at the hot air balloon footage, that tire mark, it goes down in like to the water. And it's just really odd that that's what Josh got in trouble for, is that behind the scenes hot air balloon ride, I do believe. Dude, man, there's a lot of people in the bushes. There's a bush person there. Why are they turned around? Like, why are they facing the tree? That's odd. No, that's a chick. Oh, she might need some shade to send a text or something. What I needed to go back through, since I have this high def version of this, is to pay attention who's around the outskirts of the water. You know, I want to see if we see any familiar faces. I'm not doing it.
There was so many people there watching.
Yep, there sure were. I mean, even look across. Across, you got a lot of people here. You got a lot of people here.
I don't think anybody ever has asked Doug on one of these interviews what were the significance of those tire marks. Why did
I find it really odd. I find it really, really odd that everybody has come forward and said so much. You have Nick still coming forward, all these other people still coming forward, but Doug is nowhere to be found to answer any questions. Like early on, we even had Lala was trying to reach out to him because everybody else was talking to Lala. And for whatever reason, like he would not, like once he did that final interview, he never talked about her again, which is odd. It's almost like somebody has something over him to, I don't know, keep quiet.
Shan, I'm going to have to jump down, sweetheart, because I've got
all right, babe. I'm going to hop off here as well.
I'm going to be listening still as long as you're on.
I'm going to work on some artwork for like a half an hour, and then I need to lay my butt down because tomorrow is a long day.
So good night, Cranny. Good night, Jazz.
Good night, Connie. Good night, Shan.
We will for sure.
Jazz.
Good night, baby.
Good night,
we will
chat.
for sure come back Wednesday night since I will not be here on Friday.
Yeah.
I have
my condolences as well, Shan.
All right. I love you all so very much. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up.
Yes.
If anybody wants to donate, the option's there. If not, that's cool too. Just hit that thumbs up. I love you all so very much. Let's keep talking about Kiely Rodni.
Night,
I love you guys. God bless.
Good night, all. Bye.